Northside Pyro, channel where we're going to be doing firework displays and demos and ratings, generally having a good time with fireworks, doing some fusing, all sorts of good stuff, all while being safe. And I wanted to start off by showing you our 2023 July 4th stash. We obviously have cakes, we have noabs, we have a bunch of canister shells, and then we do have some fountains. Generally, we like to do fountains in the beginning of the night as it's just starting getting dark before we're ready to do the sky show, just as our matches start to get itchy, as I like to say. Not too much to talk about with the fountains, except I do want to say that Winda has made a couple of new ones. First of all, they made Puzzle Cube here, which is just a really, really cool fountain, and I like the fact that they're still innovating, and that it's not just the same crackle, crackle, crackle with a couple of jelly beans thrown in. So it is unique, and it is new to 2023 as far as I know. Also, the last few years, the spinning fountains have gotten more and more popular. This is Ballerina Ball, which is probably one of the most well-known ones. I got that that's Winda also. And I got all of the fountains at Big Daddy K Fireworks in Indiana. It's in Highland, Indiana, which is in northwest Indiana up by Chicago. It's probably the best, you know what, I'm going to say it is the best fireworks store in northwest Indiana, accessible by Chicago easily. So definitely do yourself a favor and get over to Big Daddy K if you're looking to buy something in the Chicago area. The other stores we went to are much farther. They're both in Missouri. The main one, which I definitely want to talk about more, is Rocket Fireworks in Wright City, Missouri. Then there's also Dynamite Fireworks in Seymour, Missouri, and I'll explain to you why I went there in a little bit. But Rocket Fireworks is the most incredible place imaginable. If you like 500-gram fireworks and you're anywhere near that place, that is the spot to go to. For an example, we'll just start off with what we got here, the Winda Amped Up series. A lot of people know about these. I've seen places selling them for $40 a piece, you know, 2 for $75. We got all 4 for $69.50 at Rocket Fireworks, the Winda Amped Up series. And what I'm planning on doing is I'm actually going to put all 4 of them together into a huge 2,000-gram cake and fuse that together to all go off at the same time as part of the finale. So that's definitely something we'll be showing on the channel once we get that done. Then we have some 1-1 cakes. We have Skyburner by 108 Fireworks. Again, we got that at Rocket. That was $120. Golden Peacock from Winda, very, very popular one. We got that at Rocket for only $80, I think. And then this one, War Game by Powder Keg Fireworks. We got that actually at over here at Big Daddy K Fireworks, and he actually threw that in for free because we got a bunch of stuff. I bought some stuff for some friends and whatnot, and so he actually ended up throwing that in for free, which is crazy. You don't normally get a 1-1 cake for free, which is why, again, a huge recommendation to Big Daddy K, because although they can't compete with the Rocket Fireworks prices, it's a different state, it's a different thing, but in the Chicago area, you're not going to find anybody friendlier, more knowledgeable, and better prices than you do at Big Daddy K. Then we have our noabs, our 9-shot racks. The truth is, I'm not a huge noab fan, but when it comes to effect cakes, they are really, really the way to go, because they use the ball shells in there. The lift charge is crazy, so they go way up high in the air, and then because they're the ball shell, they can really do the effect that you're looking for. So that's why you'll see all 4 of these are effect shells. You have the Magnum Tremors, which is a big ring with a horse tail in it. Neon Jellyfish, obviously everybody knows that. Hot as Hell and Double Down are both relatively similar. They're rings with ghost shell effects. Really, really crazy stuff. Now again, price-wise, just as an example, Magnum Tremors, Neon Jellyfish, and Double Down, I got all those at Big Daddy K just because I didn't have room in the car to take more stuff when I left Rocket Fireworks. And those were all like $120 to $130 a piece. Hot as Hell, which is right there in terms of quality, that one was only $70, and I got that at Rocket Fireworks. So again, just crazy different on the prices. But in northwest Indiana, these ones like Magnum Tremors and Neon Jellyfish, you're going to find those for $200, $250 a piece at a lot of these stores out there. Or they'll, you know, do the buy one get one free, but charge $350, $400 for them. So, you know, you're definitely going to want to check out Big Daddy K if you're in the northwest Indiana area. Then we have a bunch of fan cakes here. We have 20 Alarm Fire, Bull Market, Neon Shake, Prime Rain, Shenanigans, and Skedaddle. And we have some of those are Brother, Winda, Raccoon, and Bright Star. And those are the main brands that we have across the thing. I think we have a couple of Gunslinger and maybe a Happy Family, but for the most part, Brother is the main thing that we got this year. And then we have some Winda and a few Gunslinger products also, and then a few Bright Star as well. And again, just as an example, that Bull Market and 20 Alarm Fire, those were less than $50 at Rocket Fireworks. I mean, I think they were $45 a piece, something like that. And Prime Rain was that was $20. Prime Rain is a sick classic cake, and that was only $20 at Rocket Fireworks. Then we got 4 of the Brother assortment 500 gram cases, and so we got Mob Madness and 49 shot, and then the Brothers #1, and then another one I'll show you in a second. And so the Mob Madness comes with Inside Job, Crime Scene, Blood Money, and Turf War, and then the 49 shot, that doubles up on Turf War and Blood Money, and that also includes 2 of the all-time most popular 500 gram cakes, the Hit the Road Jack and Highfalutin. And again, I don't want to go on and on about Rocket Fireworks and their pricing, but the #1 was $110 for all 4. And that's for all 4 of these guys, 4 of the most popular 500 gram cakes out there. A lot of places you're going to see those for $75, $80 a piece, like each one. And we got it for $110 for the entire case. And then the Mob Madness and the 49 shot, those were both only $90 a piece. I mean, 4 500 gram cakes for $90, and not like wimpy little 500 gram cakes. Legit Brothers heavyweight 500 gram cakes for $90. You're not going to find that anywhere. And I think because I have 2 of Turf War and 2 of Blood Money, what I'll probably end up doing is putting those together and fusing them to go off at the same time. That way we don't get too repetitive, and we don't start to get boring as the show is going on. The other thing is that because of the area that we're in, we have to hand light everything. The finale I'm going to have set up electronically. I'll just try to do that really quick, just because I want the timing to be right on that. But other than that, we have to hand light everything. And so that's why a few different things I'm probably going to tape and glue together and then fuse them up together. That way we just have less wicks to light, and so everything goes off more quickly. Because we have to kind of carry it out to the middle of where we're lighting it, light it off, and then run off again. I can't preset up any of this stuff, just, again, because of the area that we're living in. And so taping some of them together and fusing them to go off at the same time is going to make things go a little bit quicker and have it so that there's less gaps in the show. Then we have the Raccoon. It's called the Wild Hunt. Again, that's a case that came 4 to the case, and it came with Tiger Curse, Bear Growl, Lion Threat, and Jaguar Roars. And we got that, again, $90 at Rocket Fireworks for all 4 of those. I mean, that's just, that's insanity. You're not going to find that anyplace else. I mean, a lot of these are literally half the price of what you're going to get at other places. And then we also got Super Stunt. That's from Winda, and that's also we got from Rocket Fireworks. That we got for $50. That's one of the more expensive ones we got at Rocket Fireworks, but those are huge breaks, absolutely crazy, and I can't wait to demo that for you guys. Then over here we have another one of the Brothers boxes. This is the big box of bombs, which includes Hydrogen, Cobalt, Atom, and Neutron Bomb. Again, very, very, very popular cakes. Everybody knows those ones. And we got those for $99 for the 4 of them. I've seen places selling 2 for $80, 2 for $90, 2 for $100, and we got all 4 for less than $100, so that's absolutely insane. And then we just have some more individual ones that we got one by one. Got Brothers After Hours, Goldzilla Thrilla, which is a newer cake, and it's absolutely crazy. I think it may even be new for 2023, but it may have come out in the last couple of years. And that's just absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to shoot that off. My Vice, which just has a ton of shots. It's 48 shots. It's a Brothers, and it goes on forever. And then Trophy Wife, which we're actually going to do as the opening to our finale, because it's like a barrage cake. It just, it shoots up in a V. It's 480 shots, and it really just goes crazy. So it's a good opening to the finale. And I think what the finale is going to include is Trophy Wife, and then the amped up set all fused together, Skyburner, Golden Peacock, and then a 24 rack of canister shells. I'll get to the canister shells in a minute, and I haven't decided which ones are going to be the finale yet. But those, in some order, those are the pieces that are going to make up the finale. Then we have Happy Family Indian Chief, which Rocket Fireworks actually threw in for free. So I couldn't even tell you how much it costs. Again, a very, very cool cake. A lot of times when these places throw stuff in, they just throw in a whatever piece. But they threw in a really awesome cake, and actually another one, but I gave it away, and so I don't have that here. And then Desert Volcano, a very colorful, very cool cake. And that's from Gunslinger Fireworks, which is another cool brand. Definitely worth checking out, Gunslinger Fireworks. And then in the last stack over here, we have some slightly smaller ones. We have Deep Star by Gunslinger, Gunslinger by Brothers, ironically, Zoom of Doom by Raccoon, Call the Shots by Brothers, Biker's Pride by Raccoon, Show and Shine, which is just a huge cake by Brothers, 24 shots, Sky Treats, 36 shots from Brothers, Nishiki Mine, which again, I know that's new for 2023, and that is crazy. That's absolutely crazy, by Raccoon Fireworks. If you find that anyplace, pick it up, because it is insanity. Then we have V-Day by Bright Star, Bamboozle by Brother, and then Pool Party, and that's by Bright Star. And then one that I wanted to specifically point out, we have the Mamba Forever, which is also brand new for 2023 by Winda. And I don't know what they had to do to make that deal to get the licensing on that, but it's such a great 200 gram cake. It's the only 200 gram cake we have in the bunch, and I got it just because, first of all, I thought it was cool. I thought the wrap was cool. Obviously, a lot of us buy it because we think the wrap is cool, but the truth is I watch every single one of these before I buy them, just because I want to know what I'm getting into and how to order everything and make sure I'm only getting the best of the best, and especially, you know, price for quality. And this one is just so incredibly vivid colors, very bright, and it ends off with purple fading into gold, and it's just a very, very cool effect. Now on some of these, they call them 500 gram cakes, but I know that some of them, or at least a couple of them, are only 350, like the Biker's Pride and the Call the Shots. And again, those ones, along with Zoom of Doom and Gunslinger, those are also ones that we may end up fusing together and letting them go off one after the other. I think with Turf War and with Blood Money, we'll probably tape them up and do a quick fuse so they go off at the same time. But with these ones, we'll use the Visco fuse, and we'll let them go one after the other so that it's just prolonged and we don't have a break in between where we have to go and light it up. It'll just go one right after the other when it's done. And then finally we have everybody's favorite, the canister shells. We got a whole bunch of canister shells. We have Holy Nishiki and Make It Pop. Holy Nishiki by Raccoon. We got that at Rocket Fireworks. And again, that was literally $70 for a 24-pack of Holy Nishiki, one of the best Nishiki Kimura effects you're going to find anywhere. Now, Make It Pop, that's one that we got at Dynamite Fireworks. And I'll explain why. I'll skip over a couple of these real quick. It's because we wanted these guys. We wanted the Death Shells. The Death Shells are the most infamous legal shells in the country. And Dynamite Fireworks is the one that makes them. They're the one that brands them. I happen to be in Missouri by Dynamite Fireworks, and I figured this is the opportunity to pick up the Death Shells. And so even though they're a bit pricey, they're definitely more expensive than either of the other places. I figured, let's go, I gotta have them. And then once you're in there, you guys know how it goes. Once you're inside, you're not just going to pick up the one thing. So we also picked up Make It Pop, which was on my wish list for this year, and I saw it, and I didn't want to pass up the opportunity to pick it up. But those were pretty pricey. Those were $70 each for a 12-pack, and I got two of them. So $140 is what it turned out for a 24-pack. And those are by Brothers. Those are the best ring effects I've ever seen. And so I'm really, really looking forward. We're kind of going heavy on the ring effects this year a little bit, which can be, you know, hit or miss, because if they break sideways, they look like really, really weak canister shells. But if they break the right direction, they are the best effect going right now, practically, in a canister shell. And they're really, really amazing. I can't wait to shoot those off. And then this is the last piece we got at Dynamite Fireworks, Neon Nishiki. I always just like to ask them what they recommend. This is what they handed to me, so, you know, I'm not going to go against what they say, so we picked them up. And then, again, going back to those ring effects and leaning on those, we have Ghost-tacular by Raccoon Fireworks. That's a super-duper popular set. That's the most expensive one we got from Rocket Fireworks. Those were $99. Then we got the King Dragon, huge breaks from Raccoon Fireworks, 6-inch canister shells. Those were only $80 at Rocket Fireworks. So, I'm just telling you, you got to get yourself to Rocket Fireworks if you're buying any amount of quantity and you want the big boys. If you want the 500-gram shells, the 500-gram cakes, or you want canister shells, get yourself to Rocket Fireworks in Wright, Missouri if you're anywhere within a couple of hours of there. And then we have Death Shells. We have Binge, which I think is what we're going to use as part of the finale, the Blade Brothers fireworks, because they're the double break peanuts, and they are true ball shells. They're not the canister shells lodged into the ball shells like a lot of companies are making out there. So they're true ball shells, and they're double breaks. And so if we quick fuse those to go off all at the same time, that's 36 breaks at the end of a 24 rack that are just going to make some crazy sky puke, which is what we're looking for in a finale normally. And so that'll probably be the very last thing that goes off. And then just a couple of quick small things. We have donut shells, which is, I've been told, one of the best. That's the best Winda ring shells, as opposed to Make It Pop, which is the best Brothers ring shells. And those are two of the best fireworks companies in the world. So, you know, we figured we'd try to get success on ring shells one way or the other. And then last but not least, just a small little thing here. We have Smiley Face, and that's by TG. What the heck was TG? I don't even remember what the heck that is, to be completely honest with you. But in any event, Top Gun, I think that's what that's called. Yeah, Top Gun fireworks. And that was like $18, again, up here at Big Daddy K. That's also where I picked up the donut shells. They were like $35, I think, we can see here. Yeah, that was $35 for the donut shells. And I just, you know, I wanted to fill out my basket. I wanted to make sure that we supported a local business here, and that I wasn't just going way to pick everything up. And they were awesome people, so I definitely wanted to make sure that that we threw them some business. So that is the stash for this year. We have a total of 49 cakes, almost all of them 500, except for one 200 and two that I suspect are 350s. 4 9-rack, the noabs, all of the fountains, and then we also have 3 zipper cakes, 3 1-1 cakes, and then 9 shell cases with a total of 154 shells. And so we're going to put on one heck of a show for the neighborhood. Around here, everybody comes out to see our show. We do it out in the park by my house, and we literally get a couple of hundred people that just sort of filter out of their houses and come hang out with us. And we hand out sparklers to the kids, and it's a really good time. So that's it for now. We'll get back to you in the next couple of weeks as we start to upload our demo videos for each of these individual ones. And we'll let you know what we think of them all. Leave a comment if you have anything to add or any suggestions on any of this stuff, or if you like what we did here. And we'll talk to you next time.